Hey guys, Luke here, and welcome back to the FanHub. This is episode, I don't know what number, I haven't got numbers. But this episode we're going to be doing the Melbourne Storm in the National Rugby League competition. Previous episode was Sea Eagles, next episode will be the Knights. And I just rambled on at the start. Let's get straight into it, that was all shit. So let's get into their identity, and once again, just the standard. I'm not sure what year, was it 99 was their first year, right? They won it in their second, or actually 98 must have been their first year. I have no idea. I think they won in 99, if I'm correct. Anyways, that's relevant. Home ground, Amy Park. They don't have a second good ground. Let's go into the team lineup. This is where we want to see. This is where the good stuff is. Now, I think I went through and had a look at their team lineup, and I've changed it around a little bit from memory. I think I put Blake Green in as 5'8", because I think he'll be their 5'8". And we started with Billy Slater. That seems about right. Maybe a little bit too high, depending on injury, because he has been slowed down a lot by injuries lately. So for him to be 84, I don't really know. But yeah, I can't really complain. I'm not going to argue that say, you make arguments for he should and he shouldn't be. So we're going to leave Slater, Corabetti. Very fast. He should have a bit more strength probably, but strategy should be about a 20 because he sucks in defence and he's just not a very smart football player from what it seems. Will Chambers 75. He's pretty defensive, so it seems about right. He could be higher. I wouldn't complain if he was higher, but at the same time, 75, that's okay. Justin O'Neill, is he the one? I think he's left. I think he left the Storm. He's gone to the Cowboys, so he won't be there. So may as well look through and see who would slot in as their replacement. I'm guessing Fanua or Harm or Hunt probably will come straight in. So yeah, Fanua, I think he's a bit same with Corabetti. He's pretty powerful. He's quick, I suppose, but overall he doesn't really read it very well and that sort of stuff. And then Matt Duffy, I think, is a great winger. I don't know if he'll be their winger. Probably Tonamapia or someone will be. But I really think Duffy, when fit, great player. Just he's like he was a former high jump champion, I think. So the ability to just kick at him in the corner, like you can't compete with him. And Cooper Cronk's got a pretty accurate kicking game, so that'd be a great strategy. Blake Green, he's been at the Bulldogs. I think he's at the Sharks possibly, but previously, like his last club is over at St Helens, I think, or was it Wigan? One of the Super League clubs, whatever the one who's been winning everything. It probably is Wigan, I think. And he's been playing very well over there. And I've heard people say that he's like one of the smartest footballers you'll find, especially when he was at the Bulldogs. They described him as a very smart player. So him, along with Cronk, that fits very well, I reckon. Ben Roberts was a good player for them last year. I think that was probably Ben Roberts' best years. Since his Bulldogs anyways, his Bills days sucked ass, but Storm, I thought he's pretty good. He's pretty consistent, which is something you can't really say about Roberts. But Blake Green is a whole different player. Probably not going to expect him to be like breaking tackles and stuff like that and making line breaks, but he's gonna put some good kicks. He's gonna throw some good passes. Pretty much like a crappier version of Cronk, I reckon. I move on to Jesse Bromwich. He should be actually we go to Cronk. Cronk, that seems about right because Cronk's pretty robotic. His strategy should be way higher, but kicking maybe a bit higher. Technique's pretty good. Yeah, maybe an 85 or something. I don't know. Jesse Bromwich, 67. It's on the high end. Actually, it's not really, considering Brent Lawrence was 68. Jesse Bromwich should be way higher. He should be at the like he's one of the best props. He should be right at the top for the props. Whatever their ratings plateau at, that should be like what it is. Same with James Graham, and he should be up there with those guys, not with the Brent Lawrences of the game. Move on to Cameron Smith. He should also be rated higher. I said Thurston should be in the 95s. Cameron Smith should be in the 90s. Like he should be about 95 as well. He's that good. Maybe it doesn't translate well over to a video game, but Leroy Lars formerly could have been up with Bromwich in that, but he really dropped off in a few previous years. He had a leg break, I think, playing reserve grade last year at the Raiders, but he'd be looking to bounce back into his career best form. Bellamy's done that quite a few times. But at the same time, we say he does that, but does he really? I don't know. I mean, George Rose, I thought he could do something with George Rose and didn't do anything with George Rose there. But yeah, I think track record wise, Bellamy's pretty good. Or maybe he just gets a bit lucky sometimes. But then Brian Norrie was a no-name as well beforehand. Kevin Proctor should be rated much higher than a 70. He's a New Zealand international. He's just a great player, and I think he's better than Tohu Harris. I think Tohu Harris he'll be in there, and also we don't have him in the side right now, but Darth Finucane probably will end up starting at lock or at prop or something. He'll be in the starting lineup for sure. He's such a great player, Finucane. I reckon he should be about 72, 73, something like that. Harris should be, yeah, no, it seems about right. Proctor about 75, 76, something like that. Hinchcliffe probably be on the bench. You can cover hooker in the back row. Pretty versatile player, but not necessarily the greatest player. He's just, he's a good utility player. Kenny Bromwich, I don't really rate him too much. I think he's kind of there just because of Jesse. Even though I think originally they got Jesse to get Kenny, so that's kind of funny. Tim Glasby, don't really remember him too much. Jordan McLean, I think he's the one who did the tackle on McKinnon. Obviously an accident, but that's what I remember him for. Also, I think McKinnon broke his jaw before. So, well, I don't know why I said that. I'd say he'd probably be in the side. Dane Weston, he used to play at the Panthers. He was a pretty decent player. But the bench spots could go to like any of these players. I don't really know too much about the youngsters at the Storm. They do have a lot of youngsters, but yeah, ratings wise, I don't really know what to rate them because I haven't really seen them too much. The only time I saw them was when they got pumped by the Bulldogs. So based on that, they're all rated 40, including Cameron Smith. Just joking, but that's where we're going to end the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'm going to do all the other ones, and the next video is going to be the Knights. And I'll see you for the Knights video. So see you guys. Bye.